Well, welcome back to the channel again. This is going to be a quick one, not a long one, because I've already done one on a Tesla service before and how good they were and how good it is. Some people have called it around the world, especially in the US. Here in the UK, not many people have used it for what I'm using it for. That's under warranty parts and issues and problems, which have been virtually zero on this car, may I add. So I'm going to make that quite clear from the onslaught of this post. Okay, let me bring you round. I don't know if you've noticed it already, you sharp-eyed people. If you can see what I'm actually going to call them out for. Nobody? Wow, you missed it. And it's this little thing here. Now, this is as you can see there, it's a little, I'm going to call it a bubble. It's not a bubble, but it's this outside coating slightly coming away from what it's stuck to underneath. I'm not going to call it leather because it's not. It's a pleather, false leather, foie leather, wherever you come from in the world. This side hasn't been affected at all. Now the rest of this steering wheel, as you can see, and the rest of this interior, excuse my brown legs, is excellent. And I've had zero issues with this. None whatsoever. Excuse my finger in the camera there. This is the first issue I've had with anything interior wise. The car is 3-year-old. It's a November 21, but it is a 22 model spec. So that's all I'm calling them out for. So stay with us and we'll see what happens. Now, I can tell you straight away, this will come off. I'll take these trims off before Tesla get here. Luckily, I've only used a very small amount of the sticky stuff they give you to put them on. So them trims will come off. This will not be replaced, the airbag. It's just the complete steering wheel. So I've been in touch with Tesla, who again have been excellent. A quick app call or message saying, hey, look, I've got a problem. 2 pictures shown, which I'll show you there. Look, they're the 2 pictures I sent them. And basically that was it. They came straight back within about 2 hours saying, okay, yes, we can look at this. Let's see how quick we can order parts in. They knew exactly what's going to happen. I'm still got warranty on this for, I think it's a 4-year warranty, and obviously far longer on the battery. First MOT is coming up in November. Ministry of Transport test for all my overseas people. Hello there. When you buy a car brand new, you've got 3 years to use it before your first MOT. So let me just clear that one up for anyone who doesn't know. Now, costings for this, there'll be no money to me, although they do send you an invoice. I'll show you that in just a moment as regards the invoice that I got through the app system. It's all done through the app, and literally you just have to agree with what they want to do, and then you book a time slot. I've got them coming July 4, Independence Day, my American viewers. They're coming in the morning between 8 and 12. They can turn up any time. Straight to my door to do it. It doesn't have to go back to the dealer. Well, there's no dealership. It doesn't have to go back to the service centre or anything. They will come to me. And I'm going to mention something now, the word recall. Can I just say the word recall with Teslas really peeves me, because they're not actually recalled. They have over-the-air updates. I don't know to any of these Model 3s that have been recalled, because when I was in the motor trade, a recall is when you took the car back to a dealer and they had it for a day, an afternoon, 2 days sometimes, to put something mechanically right. Well, I don't believe that's ever happened with the Model 3 anywhere in the world with Tesla. Comment below if you know so and be different on that. But most of these so-called recalls, which is a wrong word to use now, is actually just a simple over-the-air update. So I thought I'd clear that one up with this service thing I'm doing now. So anyway, they're going to be here. This is the price. Look, yep, that's it. That's for a brand new steering wheel. This is the invoice they send you, and 1 center bolt, I believe, or nut, whatever it is. Now, as regards this bubble, I'm pretty sure I know where it's come from, because I'm a devil for driving like that. And that pulls that down. You see how big, you know what I mean? I'm a devil for this. And not so much on this side. So when I'm actually driving, I'm normally resting my hand or my arm on here and driving like this. So I reckon I've kind of like caused that with, you know, so much pull and tug off that. And it's caused, if anyone has got the same kind of problem with anything on their steering wheel, please do comment below and let me know. But I've looked at it and I thought, shall I bother? But yes, in case it gets a bit longer and a bit wider and a bit bigger, it's under warranty. Why should I not? Well, good morning. It is Tesla Day, as I call it. Just had confirmation, which I'll show you in a moment, from Tesla service, the guy who's coming to do the steering wheel repair or replacement. It's ain't a repair, it's a replacement. But yesterday the alarm went off twice. Couldn't understand it. So, and I know these Tesla alarms in these vehicles, let me just spin you around here, are very much on the ball. Any little tiny thing and, you know, flying around in here or whatever will make it go off. Now, I did find one housefly, you know, on the footwell in the back. So I knocked that out last night and I thought I'd sussed it, but it went off again early morning. But it didn't go off with a horn first and then the beep, beep, beeps. It just went off with the beeps. So I honestly don't know. Can't see anything wrong here. And I've never had this before. So I've just been outside the car and found this. In here, down here, was a big old web, all congealed in all this lot here. So I have just had, you can see the remnants of what I've just done. Get out. So I don't know if that's been the problem, and it's, you know, the spider's been crawling up here and been seen by the camera or whatever, but I've just had my trusty, I've just been using my trusty French maid's, you know, part of a French maid's outfit, duster cleaner, to get it all the way down here and done all this malarkey. So hopefully now, if it was that coming in from the screen, he won't do it again. And I've just had another good look round and I can't see anything. Another housefly. Oh, you little bastard. See it? See it there, look? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Gonna have you. Anyway, bear with me on this one while I try and dump this housefly. Oh God, where's it gone now? Back in the mow. Oh yes, it is very feasible for that housefly, which I have not found now, it's gone somewhere, for the alarm to go off if that is trapped in here flying around like a madman. I'm just going to leave all 4 doors open. Okay, time for a win situation. I'm going to spray the inside of the car, just on the floor area with this baby here. Close the doors and watch the fly die. Just like that. I don't want my alarm going off again. Enjoy, bitch. Okay. Back to the Model 3. This fine gentleman here called Ibra has come out from Tesla to do the job. Perfectly on time as normal. In fact, he's a bit early. I'll give him his due. And last time I had a guy from Tesla service. They came out in a Model S. This time it's a Model Y. But at least he's coming out in a Tesla. So that's got to be good. So yeah, I'll let him get on with it. I want to get his way. 35-40 minute job with a bit of luck. So pretty straightforward. Going to just replace the actual solid wheel, not the airbag or anything else. There's no need for that. It'd be nice to have a new wheel put on. Obviously when he starts the job, the first thing he did was disconnect the battery, which if you've not seen a Tesla battery before, you're wondering where they are. Quite simply, if you take this top cover up here, there is the regular battery. And on the newer ones now, I believe they are better batteries than these. These were the last of the old style of battery they were using. But yeah, if you need to get to your battery, this is what you need to take off, and there it is there. So all he's done is just took the earth off for obvious reasons, for safety. And that's what I have in my front, people. Extra jacket and a picnic blanket. It seems a bit sad, but that's all I have. So there you go. I'm going to let him get on with it. Keep out of his way.
15 minutes later.
Right, let's have a look to see how he's doing now. Pretty much, I believe he's got the wheel off already. We'll have a quick look at where he's at. And yeah, this is the old wheel gone off now and the new wheel going on. All torqued up correctly, and if you've never seen inside a Tesla steering wheel, there it is there. Most of you will never get to this point and never ever take a steering wheel off a car in your lives, I'm quite sure. I've done a few, I must admit, in the past. Pre-airbag times on the classics, of course. Not on the modern stuff. And then the airbag goes back in, gets attached, as you can see there. And there you go. Someone who knows what they're doing. Because if that airbag goes off,
with the battery on, you will definitely know to it, because they will be painful. Wonderful. Yeah. There you go, back on. He's just finishing off now with the tools and putting the battery back on there. As you can see through that gap, his hands are putting the battery connection back on. So you've got to disconnect the battery before you start messing about with airbags, 100%. Yeah. The more modern the car, the worse they get. Capping goes straight back on, a few bits and bobs, job done. Just checking now to see if everything's set up correctly and everything's still working and whatever. I noticed the other day my mirrors adjusted down for some strange reason, couldn't understand it.
Oh, on the old kind of thing?
Yeah. Had to readjust them. And the alarm went off 3 times yesterday. Houseflies, would you believe? Houseflies, yeah. 2 of them. Crazy. So he's going to take it in now to the service side of things, which I've not done yet, I must admit. No need to do it. And then I'll just basically tune a few things up, make sure things are all spot on. Software update and a reboot. JD. Well, that's it. There he goes. In the dual motor Model Y, all done and dusted. New steering wheel fitted. Let's get in here. New steering wheel, brand new. Look at this. Marvellous. So this thing cost me 0. Got to be good news. That's how easy it is with Tesla service. The guy was great, you know, very approachable. Had a good old chat with him about the trade and what he's doing and all the rest of it. Yeah, he does believe that electric vehicles are 100% the future. And he was telling me he'd worked with Audi and some other big brands in the auto trade, and he's progressing and moving on even at the later age of the years at the moment. And he's saying that most of the guys coming through on the electric vehicle side are all the young guys coming up. And he was saying that he'd just met someone, a lady, who had her brakes changed through Tesla, and the car had done 123,000 miles before they needed changing. And that's the kind of thing that makes the EV, make ICE cars look very old and antiquated, doesn't it? And again, superb. Thank you very much, Tesla. This thing under warranty has proved itself yet again. I'm not dismayed that I had a bubble turn up. He says it's a common occurrence to a point. So it's people when they get lotions on their hands and stuff like this, and it weakens the leatherette, as they call it, the false leather. I don't wear lotions. It's just that I know what probably caused mine, and that's my thumbs. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to say goodbye to this one now and get out of here. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And if you are a subscriber, thank you for coming back and watching this little ditty I did on Tesla service. We'll see you later.